Hi everyone. Tonight's video is about something that I'm very passionate about. I was out grocery shopping earlier today. I heard a boy say to his dad, "What is that man using that thing for?" What this child was referring to was me and using my power wheelchair for mobility as I was grocery shopping. It's so important to me that we educate young children on what wheelchairs are, their function, and that they're an acceptable tool for life. Why I bring this up is so that there isn't discrimination and bullying when someone needs them who's in public school or in high school. I think of things such as cerebral palsy. I also think of people who have had leg, knee, hip, or some type of surgery that impairs their ability to walk for a few weeks while they're going through rehab. It bothers me to no end when someone is discriminated against because of their ability to walk. Part of my personal efforts to combat this is that the boys on my street, 9 years old, both expressed an interest in learning how to drive my wheelchair, and I was happy for them to use it for a short trip to get the idea of what it's like. And they really enjoy it. It also has given them the ability to help me bring the wheelchair to me if I'm sitting in a normal chair and the wheelchair needed to be moved or the way for them to play a game with me around their picnic table or somewhere on their parents' property. I also think about this in terms of facilities, that facilities are made to be wheelchair accessible. I'm talking about automatic doors. I'm talking also about grab bars. That's what's bolted to the wall that you hold on to when you're performing a transfer for extra support. And just generally, that if you're in a wheelchair, that you could still go about your life. The sidewalks work for you, that there's the transition from a sidewalk to the road level and then back up to the sidewalk, and that you're not almost penalized from living if that you're someone that needs a wheelchair. I want to put out the challenge to you to still live your life, irregardless of living with a wheelchair or not, that you make the most of your situations, that you're personally able to do so. By saying this, I realize and I acknowledge that there are people that, for whatever reason, aren't going to be able to accomplish a lot, but whatever their little bit is, that they're pursuing it with passion and a commitment to life that's the most possible for them. For myself, I continue to enjoy life and I continue to work out strategies to manage my physical health needs as I go about my day-to-day life. I'm not going to tell you that it's easy, because there's sometimes when it's not. There are times when I wake up where my lower half of my body feels like I've been hit by a truck or that a bomb's gone off in my knee joints. But it's the perseverance that matters, that you give yourself the rest that you need, and whatever the specific provision is that's necessary for your hip disease or your knee deterioration, and that you run with it and that you make the best possible. I want to present to you the idea that if you approach somebody in a wheelchair in an unassuming manner and you have specific questions, if you're gentle about it, I tend to think people will open up to you and learn from you. There's also the opportunity to be an inspiration by example for the people in your community. What I really want to do overall is tell you to make the most of your situation and do what you need to so you're able to thrive, enjoy life, and leave a legacy for the people that are around you in your community. I go to the pool regularly for my exercise. The youth in the facility have welcomed me into their lives. So the wheelchair is not something to be seen as an obstacle, but only for what it is, a tool that's a means to an end in day-to-day life for people who have reduced mobility or special mobility needs. And I want to see you enjoy life and do something that you would not have otherwise been able to do if you had not experienced the set of challenges that brought you to needing a wheelchair. It's a different way of thinking about life, but it's one that's doable and that you'll be the better person for it. And you'll see it in your face and in your actions that you're enjoying life and are being a role model to those around you. Thanks for this time together tonight. I really appreciate it. Bye for now.